Hello everyone, Ikuni here, and welcome back to Frightober. Frightober is a series here on YouTube where every day in the month of October I post a video of a horror, Halloween, or monster-themed video game. Today's video, we return to Doki Doki Literature Club, a psychological horror that has definitely proven itself to be that way. But the first, 10 episodes were all cutesy and, all fun and games, and then our girlfriend, she. But then we started over, and then she. Yeah. But Monica's here, and Monica is just so full of life and so kind, and I'm trying to find descriptors that she would like so she doesn't turn on me. The Steam description page does have a disclaimer saying this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. For good reason. If you fall into any of those categories, please, 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 click away from the video now. Go look at something else, maybe a Minecraft video, or, if you're a child, go to YouTube Kids. They have stuff for you. Get off of regular YouTube. So, last time, Monica was a little twitchy, I guess is the best term to describe it. And we basically started over. And we were introduced to Yuri. So in the club, it's just Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. And I forget why, but Yuri ran out of the classroom. Probably because I said I liked her poem or something. And so, yeah, now we have the choice to show Natsuki or Monica our poem next. So let's go with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first, because, that makes sense. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. So this is dialogue that we've gone through before. Of course, with our deja vu, if you want to read through this, play through the game. Remember, it's free on Steam. Alright, nothing like it. Alright, so we did see this before. It's cute. If we're... I like the music changes. If we take a critical look at this, it's saying that all these animals have things they specialize in. And, people can try. That's all they really need to. Yeah. I told you we weren't going to like it. So yes, we do end up liking it. And we are being honest, Natsuki. She just needs to stop being so hard on herself, because, we are going to zoom through this, and we are going to try to see where the next divergent in the branch is. Yes, I did notice that you had no rhyming scheme in the last two lines. Yes, no. I decided to humor with the last comment. Alright, I guess we're showing it to Monica. She's the only one left. Hi, Ikuni. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. Oh yeah, Yuri is the vice president of the literature club. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? So I do. Boom, boom, boom. She's doing that pose a lot more in this run-through. Alright, that's true. We are a little bit embarrassed. Great job, Ikuni. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I did expect you to go for something so deep. Okay. I guess I underestimated you. Thanks. It's easiest for me to keep expectations low. That way, I can actually put some effort into it when I actually need to. She says it's not very fair, but it worked. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Could be. I don't mean like it's a bad thing, though. Sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Girl. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must have been really starved for social interactions. Don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. Coming on? I don't know what you mean. I am clueless, teenage, high school boy. I know nothing of female flirting. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Okay. I'll take your word for that, Monica. So I'm pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, no. Did we? Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems and flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That's actually a good way to describe uncertainty and anxiety before focusing on a single topic to ground yourself. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, what you call it. And we did talk about freeform the first time around, so we're going to skip a few. So, yeah. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say it's sort of epiphany lately. Okay. That sounds okay. It's an epiphany that probably happened after you came into my classroom. Yep. Thank you for the tip you gave us already. Yep. Yeah, it is a very good tip with, the comparison where if you keep your pen in the same spot on the paper for too long, the ink bleeds out. And then you're just stuck in a rut. So it is better to get something down rather than just, staring at a blank page, I guess. But let's show our poem to Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. I've been there, girl. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Mm. Well, I know that. Uh, I just meant, She trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay, this is the reason I was able to tell. And then we get into more specific habits that I have as a burgeoning writer. So she can definitely tell since she seems to write a lot. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Good confidence. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Oh yeah, she likes all the cute things. Yeah, you shouldn't gossip, Yuri. It's not like the other high school girls don't do it. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri just smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for him, which itself is kind of funny. And, there's a very good chance that, she's never shared her poems with us before. Ghost under the light. Okay, let's try to read her cursive again. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I like it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. That's a lie. So I'm gonna skip just a bit. Because, again, this was also covered in the first part. Isn't about a ghost at all. Which, I don't know. It might be because I've read so many poems of this game already. Because we did, 9 poems before this second round? And I don't remember, I remember the street lamp, but I don't remember that specific poem. So, I wonder if the poems change depending on your level of affection. Oh, she's gonna keep doing her best for me. Yay! Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Okay. Sorry, I thought the music was off by a little bit. But no, that's just my mind playing tricks on me. I thought it was a little bit sharp, trying to make it discordant, but nope, not at all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Thanks, Monica. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. They're just gonna fight. Stop fighting, ladies. And Ikuni did too. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. This fight is... yeah. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? And more fighting. Cat fight. This music is interesting. She's calling her out. Oh, excuse you, Natsuki. That is not something that should be said in front of... oh. Okay, how quick can we make this go? Oh, Hedgie. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is... whoa. What's wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Ikuni hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. The whole time, ladies. Ikuni, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh. What? Gotta go with my bae? I think the game is trying to tell me something. Hi, Monica. Hello, Monica. Hey, Ikuni. Yes, Monica. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay, Monica. Can do, Monica. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had to have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Ikuni, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Mm, mm. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for some reason, Mary. It's not that. It's not that. I just. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ikuni. It would be. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate. Alright, let's just end this episode here. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did like what you saw, make sure to hit that follow button. That I'm in Twitch mode right now. Wow. Please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And yeah, there's links for the playlist for both Doki Doki and Frightober in the description below. And if you have suggestions for future Frightober games or just games in general, link those in the comments below. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time zone. Until next time, my lovelies. Mwah!